Welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. And so I'll show you a company that pays over $3 per share annual dividend and with promising news.
Sir, here is a check with my name on it. Write down any number on this piece of paper and I will pay it.
The small cap sector, guys, is like trading crypto. Crypto on steroids or something.
I'll tell you who needs some steroids. The soccer player. 3 fucking hours. The score is 1-1.
Welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. So how about we don't care or stress about our investments? How about we invest in good stocks, great companies with a great dividend, right? And just chill, lay back, go to the beach, be cool. Don't worry about it. Don't stress. Don't need to be on top of the screen all the time, right? That's just my opinion. And so I'll show you a company that pays over $3 per share annual dividend and with promising news, really good, revenue set to grow higher than ever before. They're already making over $27 billion in revenue. And yeah, even more, promising pipeline and all that stuff.
Sir, here is a check with my name on it. Write down any number on this piece of paper and I will pay it.
So if you like what I just said, stick around for the video. Get yourself a coffee, right? Like this one, Freddo Espresso, iced. It's the best thing in the world in the summer to drink. Lavazza makes some good coffee for Freddo Espresso. All right, guys. Now, before I get to the powerful investment that I do want you to know about and that you should know also, let's go to first, let's cover real quick a super high risk investment, because I know there's different type of viewers, right? We have the high risk gamblers and then we have the value investors and all that stuff. So I'll cover all of you guys in this video. So the super high risk Clover Health investments, guys. Now you might recently have noticed that there was a over $1 million insider buy for Clover Health, which was basically from a director, Vivek Gary Pali, if I pronounce it right. So he bought 877,000 plus shares at $1.14 to acquire them. It cost him around $1 million. Why would he do that? Well, they have a new product offering, guys, that supposedly is going to be a game changer. So maybe he feels bullish about that, right? Let's look at that. Clover Health announces Counterpart Health, a new SaaS and tech-enabled service solutions to bring power of CA technology to all Medicare Advantage payers and providers. But what does that mean? It means this, the key highlights: strategic expansion, I'm not going to read the whole thing, robust revenue model, unmatched features like differentiated technology-centric model delivers rapid value-based success via data, artificial intelligence, and machine learning to enhance the data and suggestion availability for clinicians. Comprehensive support, proven value-based care, and proven clinical outcome improvements. So all that said, Clover Health, guys, CLOV is now trading at $1.17. And yeah, so it remains to be seen in the next, 2 to 4 earnings going forward, right? The next 2 to 4 earnings. If it shows up on the balance sheet, right? Does it improve the balance sheet, this whole new service offering, right? Because if it does, then the stock would go up like to $2.30. Now, Clover Health, guys, does make over $1 billion, right? The last year in 2023, they had $2 billion. In 2022, $3.4 billion. It's a multi-billion-dollar revenue company. So why in the world is it trading so cheap? Because they're not profitable and they're losing money. Net income was negative $213 million, and their free cash flow has never been positive at all, negative $160 in 2023. Now let's move on to the powerful, awesome, beautiful company. Love these companies. I take these companies and I add a little bit of each of these great companies in different sectors. I keep adding to my Fidelity account. Just let it go. I add and I let it go. 10, 15 years down the road, I'm going to be super happy I was doing that, right? I already saw this sort of investment strategy work for me. I've been trading for nearly 13 years. Now, I know that if there is a market crash, a severe market crash, the stock market could take 7, 8, 9 years to return back to what it was. I get it, but that's okay. I'm still young. Anyways, it does pay a dividend. So, Gilead Science, guys, incorporation, ticker symbol GILD, is trading right now pre-market at $70.27. Would there be a pullback? There will be a slight pullback, I think, possibly back to 68. But I don't think it's going to go any lower than that. We'll see. It might be wrong. But that's, around there is where it's going to be for now, for the very immediate term. What happened was that Gilead stock surged on strong result in HIV drug study. That drug, HIV drug, guys, it's injectable, but it is way more powerful and it's more positive in its results than anything out there so far. So with that being said, it's safe to assume that Gilead is on the right course and could possibly be making a lot more money due to this drug. So Gilead's twice yearly shot to prevent HIV succeeds in the late stage trial. Guys, they got over 14 trials in phase 3. That's awesome. Think about that. So the total sales of oncology drugs amounted to over $800 million for the first quarter of 2024, which is awesome. Just the oncology drugs alone. On May 18, 2024, the company also published additional results for their Assure study, which increased the confidence for analysts for their Seladelpar, which will become, they say, the gold standard for the primary cholangitis. I hope I pronounced that right. So also therapeutics, guys. So let me show you what I mean by that, which is here the news that came out. Gilead's Seladelpar demonstrated a sustained and consistent long-term efficacy and safety profile. It had positive results from 2-year interim analysis. This is not with the HIV. This is actually for a whole different disease, right? Like I said, they have 14, guys, 14, as you can see here, 14 phase 3 trials going on right now. Phase 2, they have 21 trials and another 17 in phase 1, 2 for registration, not including the one for HIV, which is also coming up. Financial performance, guys, in 2023 was $27.12 billion in revenue, slight decrease of 0.6% compared to that of 2022. And the earnings was $5.6 billion, an increase of 23%. And really from 2017 to 2023, you can see in the blue bar, guys, the revenue, and then the green means that they have finished each year profitable. The annual dividend, guys, for Gilead Science is $3.08, which is a dividend yield of 4.5%. Each year, they have roughly around $27 billion. What else can we look at? We can look at the net income, always positive. I mean, come on, look at that powerful net income 2023. Positive $5.6 billion. The free cash flow, guys, free cash flow was positive $7.4 billion. They have insane amount of money. They can cover their trials that are going on. They can cover the dividend. I mean, they're doing really well. And the analysts are giving it a low of 59, which I don't think we'll see that in 2024. So we can scratch that out. In my personal opinion, it doesn't mean I'm right. The average is 82 and a high of 105. And I expect that $105 price target is achievable, right? I believe that Gilead Science can reach 105 within the next 3 years. So with that being said, guys, I think it is a really solid stock. If you're going to bet on the pharmaceutical sector, which is like, okay, if you look at the small cap sector, small to mid cap sector of the pharmaceutical industry, and I've learned my mistakes also. I'm not perfect. The small cap sector, guys, is like trading crypto. Crypto on steroids or something.
Steroids? I think it's a good thing. Look what it's done to our baseball players. Roger Clemens, my man, he can throw a ball 380 miles an hour. Who cares if you grow another foot? You got 3 fucking feet? Run, motherfucker. I'll tell you who needs some steroids. The soccer player. 3 fucking hours. The score is 1-1.
It's horrible, right? It's the same thing. You might as well gamble your money on crypto if you want. It's the same thing. Whether it's small cap biopharmaceutical company in the stock market or crypto, it's the same exact thing. They're so unpredictable, it's insane. And you can easily lose a ton of money. So screw that, forget that, and why not just invest in great companies like Gilead, if you're going to get into the pharmaceutical sector, or AstraZeneca, or who else? BMY, Bristol Myers Squibb, which is trading at a really good price in my opinion right now. I would say Merck also, but I had called Merck a buy when it was at 63, 65. I don't remember if that was last year or 2 years ago, but I did call it a buy. And so that's gone now. It's over 100. So anyways, thank you very much for watching this video, guys, and take care.